Putting up a mezuzah is much easier than you might think. The mitzvah, the commandment of putting up a mezuzah, comes from the Torah. And it is linked to when God instructed the Israelites to put blood on the doorposts right before the last plague. And so, in order for us to put up a mezuzah, we need just a couple of things. Number one, we need the housing, the bait, that which will actually house the mezuzah. We need the parchment, the klaf, which is that handwritten section which is inserted into the mezuzah. And depending on what type of housing you choose, you will either need nails or really good double-sided tape. And then don't forget to have the bracha, the blessing, for you to recite. Choosing a bait or a housing of the mezuzah is up to you. You might like a particular color, you might like a particular theme, but you do have to keep this in mind. If you are putting it on the outside, please make sure that the mezuzah housing can afford some protection from the elements. The second item, which is the klaf, is perhaps the most important part of the mezuzah. And that should be purchased from a notable and a reputable place. So please avoid buying it online from a store that you don't know, even if the price is good, because many have been duped and received a paper photocopy of what should be parchment and handwritten. And the last note is, if you're using double-sided tape, make sure you get the good quality tape. Don't get that white, flimsy, foamy tape that will eventually fall off. On most mezuzot, you will find the letter Shin on the front, and that stands for one of God's names, Shaddai, which is also an acronym for Shomer Delatot Israel, the guardians of the doors of the Israelites. We're just about ready to put up the mezuzah. The mezuzah is placed 2/3 of the way up from the doorpost. It is placed on an angle facing the entrance towards that space. So for instance, if you're going to be doing it on the outside door of your house, it's the way that you enter your home, and it's going to be facing towards the inside of the house. As we place the mezuzah on the mantle, we recite the following prayer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu likbo'a mezuzah.